Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of Late Night with Cardamon. I'm Walker, who plays the wizard Cardamon. Today our guest is Liré Spurlock, who plays
Queen Aggravain.
Excellent. So, tell me a little bit about Queen Aggravain as a character.
Well, she works very closely with him, the wizard, Cardamon. She rules the kingdom, but she's kind of, I don't know, her priorities are sort of out of whack. She really cares about her son, at least I think that she does, but she's very selfish and doesn't want him to leave her. So she is refusing to let him get married. And she's kind of like a dictator almost. She has this stupid rule that no one in the kingdom can get married until Dauntless can, but she's not gonna let him get married. I don't even know why she has that in the first place. It doesn't make any sense. And then we see the whole snowball with Harry and Larkin in that aspect, but she generally is just a very uppity, mean, she doesn't really care what people think about her, because if they say something nasty, she can have them executed. So
Poisoned by the wizard.
yes.
So, what is your favorite part about playing this nasty woman?
I like a lot, I really like this show in general, because it's sort of like a classic, but it's kind of not, in an aspect where it's kind of modern, which is weird. You wouldn't expect that it's from the 60s, but I really do like the whole dynamic between her and Sextimus, and kind of her and Cardamon also. It's really fun, and I kind of like being this big monster. That's a trend that we see a lot. And it's really fun having people pay attention to me all the time.
You're always the center of attention, so that's
pretty
the
much,
best.
yeah. And the costume is a lot of fun.
Is it fabulous?
Yes, it's very heavy, it's very big, and lots of
when you're wearing it, you feel like you could behead someone.
Yes, I feel powerful. I feel like Beyonce.
There you go. So, on the flip side of that, what is the most challenging aspect of playing Queen Aggravain?
I guess actually probably it's hard vocally, which is weird because she sings once throughout the entire show. But she screams a lot. Pretty much every time that she's upset, she's screaming, and she's upset 85% of the time. She goes through a lot of she's very gentle and soft with Dauntless, and then she just flips and starts screaming at Sextimus and screaming at the ladies in waiting and the people around the castle. And it's just I have to really keep up with that and take care of my throat and my vocal cords, which is difficult because I'm sick and everybody else is sick right now, so that doesn't help a lot. But I think it is really difficult doing that, but it's also very fun screaming.
Screaming is good. So, can you tell me a little bit about how you got into drama?
It's kind of a weird situation, but in 7th grade, they were doing The Sound of Music, and I wanted to audition for, I think it was Louisa, but I didn't. I don't know why. I was just kind of, but I did stage crew, and I was like, okay, this is fun, and I liked it, and I was I actually dressed whoever Louisa was. And I really loved The Sound of Music, and I think that that was a great show for my first experience with theater, because even when I was a kid, I would come see Grease here, and I'd be all right, that's cool, but I never really, and I'm glad that I did, because it's really fun. And the next year I auditioned for The Little Mermaid, and here we are.
We all know how that went.
Yes.
The Ursula. What is your favorite Disney princess? Who is
my favorite Disney princess? I could joke with you and say Shang, but he's not a Disney princess. But in that aspect, I do really like Mulan. And people like to argue with me and say that she's not a Disney princess, but she is. At least in the franchise, when they market Disney princesses, she is one. So in my heart, she is one. I also really like Tiana. I don't know why. When I was little, The Princess and the Frog was my jam. Yeah, I think I would say Tiana.
All right. Well, thank you very much This has been Liré Spurlock. Come see Once Upon a Mattress at Mayfield High School, March 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. Also, dessert theater's coming up on tomorrow. I probably won't have this edited by then.
It's okay.
Thank you. This has been Late Night with Cardamon.
Excellent.
Thank you very much.
There is